the fans hitting my mic now? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's hitting my mic.
Oh well.
So my mic's making noise. Hello, guys. This is Crazy Dr. Zed.
It's like, okay. Viper Venom.
Welcome back to Mass Effect and Count Oblivion's got me a Tootsie. Andromeda. Let us continue.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus.
Okay.
Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would
Paper.
relish the challenge of
Yeah,
solving
no.
it.
It's great practice.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
I'm done.
And if I fail,
I'm
I
going
guess
to
it's
get
no
mad.
sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me in sound mode on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Ryder,
Get this over with.
you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. But we'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Yep.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Nice.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
His accent.
I know. Cute.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Find out why. Be careful.
That is very pretty. Pretty.
Wait. Wait. Will you fucking turn already?
Oh my god. Ooh, I like it.
I think this is showing every planet I go to.
And try and fix.
Yeah. I think it's the game has a secret little hint telling you.
How you have to fix it.
No, the planets, what they look like when you're done.
Will you stop with the licking near my
Or what the
controller?
planet is. So you go to that planet. That's the first planet you go to. I haven't gone to that planet yet in my other game. I'm using my other game to get the achievements so it doesn't stop recording at random intervals. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't get screwed. Like last time, I have to repeat the mission, but I can't repeat these missions. So.
There you are.
We have
Hope
to
the
scrap
others
all
haven't
these
been
vids
giving
and
you a hard
restart
time.
over.
Yeah,
There's a lot that
pretty
needs
much.
doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Ice cube. Ah! We're directly down
Nothing
the
more
floor.
for now.
Ah!
Later,
Float?
Throat.
my crew's working on
Because
it.
you had drinking
We've
you
moved
around
the
the
off
time like you
center
said
to
float. That was
Well,
funny.
we're all asleep, aren't we?
It is 11:11. Make a wish.
My brother's birthday.
Make a wish. Yeah.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus
Can't
security,
argue with
looking for
results,
the
but
Tyrian
they
arc.
try.
What's the word on the Turian arc?
Scattered readings.
They'll nitpick
Some
you
indicate
for
the
everything
Natanus
you're
was
worth.
destroyed, others that people are alive.
Yeah.
Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me
If
both,
I need a
Pathfinder.
vent, go
Need
see him.
to vent. You know,
Need
talk
to
to him,
vent.
complain to him, get everything off your chest.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak.
No news on the Tyrian arc yet. Or is this militia business?
I guess I
Bye,
have to listen
Kandros.
to that.
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Not just click it.
Yeah, I think I have to actually listen to the whole thing. Maybe now I can talk. Yeah, now I can talk.
Doc,
That's the
my
console
ice
for
is
our
already
strike teams.
melted.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads.
All that ice.
When we need the best,
Melted
I have
already.
Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend
Your
us.
room is boiling
Since you
hot.
have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Now, I send these guys out on missions. If they fail, or if they succeed, I get something. They failed. They succeeded.
Oh my god, it's that type of game.
They succeeded.
I hate these.
I got this.
A loot box. Milky Way research data. A gun. Credits.
Money.
Credits.
27 and 28 credits.
Magnesium.
Material to build stuff.
Whoa.
Material to build stuff.
Cadmium.
That's material to build stuff too.
Uranium.
That's material to build
That's
stuff.
very dangerous. Credits.
Now I can send them out on missions again. They have a 50% chance of succeeding. 11, 5. 29.
This is wrong. Just wrong.
I've played games like that. I didn't like them.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Must have been bad. What was the crime?
What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please,
Kitty?
tell Nilken I love him.
Kitty?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be saying that, Piper, unless I knew the story behind it.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife says you're innocent. Not why I'm here.
Your wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happen, and then he ended up dead.
Arguments happen. Arguments happen.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So it was
It was unintentional.
So it was unintentional.
That's terrible.
It was unintentional.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't give up. The evidence will decide. Okay.
Yeah, that's evidence.
Yeah,
Evidence
that's
will decide.
Which one?
I'd say don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
There are a lot of his species on this ship.
That
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda.
It's losing
I
its
wish it had been
cool.
our last. When the colony
Losing its
attempts
cool.
failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own.
My
Maybe our
ice is
nexus
already
was
melted.
probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Isn't that reaching? And he was found guilty?
Isn't that
Isn't that reaching?
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you didn't trust him? That matters.
That matters. It fucking does.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You
You
and me
want me to
both,
ruin it?
Pathfinder.
You want me to tell you? Or do you want to find out all on your own?
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
That sounds really wrong.
Yes, it did.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinite. You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Can I join in? What are you?
What are your specialties?
I kind of want to say join in.
Join in, Viper?
Sure.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on
That's
repairing
sorry.
the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Trying to stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
More money.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
That sounds intriguing.
What conservation effort?
Intriguing's better.
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Money! Viper.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Have hope. Woman.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
Did you send women, people to die?
Oh my god, get it out of my head!
No, you're gonna make me start doing it. No.
Get it out of my head!
Ah!
Da, 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 da.
Hey there.
I
You
actually
okay?
need to go into
Those
actions
guys
and
really
turn off
grilled you.
music.
And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen
I don't
in
know
over
if
a
this
year.
is copyrighted.
All she can do is question your competence.
I don't hear music.
There's music in the game.
Which one was Addison again? All politicians look the same to me.
Same here. Next time we'll ask for a seating chart. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
She's
I
read
still
it
need to head
multiple
back to the Ark and
times.
check
I
in
know,
with Sam.
I do.
I know.
I know,
Sounds
I've
good.
read them multiple
Never
times.
find it.
Can't find the.
Maybe see how your
can't find
sister's
the
doing.
bookstore that was selling them though. Kind of frustrating.
I know.
God, I hated him. Oh, every fiber of my being.
I know him.
God,
Oh.
he's an asshole.
Very much
Yes,
so.
he
And a
was.
pervert.
Pervy Sage?
Ah.
And a fucking child.
Child body. Childlike body, at least.
He was actually a pedophile.
Yes, he was.
Breaking into teenagers' locker rooms and stealing their underwear. Trying
Breaking
to
into women's houses and stealing their underwear.
Trying to watch them change. Trying to.
At least he never touched them.
Yes, he does.
Not often.
Ranma counts.
Not often.
Ranma still counts.
Yes, he does.
Feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Greer.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
Literally a nasty wake-up call.
Thanks again.
Yeah, but if you can't move past that and help people who need your fucking help, that's a different thing. Now, she has every right not to want to continue helping.
Ryder,
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
It changed
Ryder,
her
good to see
hair.
you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry.
changed
I couldn't
her.
save him.
Yes, it did.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Jack
Still,
ever wakes
we
up.
lost a Pathfinder on my watch.
The game changed
Doesn't
it.
sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't
It
be a
doesn't actually
stranger.
look bad that way.
If anything changes with Sarah,
No, she
I'll
doesn't.
let you know.
Yeah, it doesn't
She
look
actually
bad.
looks nice with the long hair. But she doesn't have the cool necklace.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Okay, I like that one. It's extremely sad as fuck, but I like it. I have a weakness for sob stories.
So this episode's done, we're probably going to bed.
Yeah. And I'm gonna continue to read the rest of what I've just read because yeah.
Smile bear. Okay.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Why the secrecy? Don't hide things. Secrecy, hide. Secrecy, hide. Secrecy, hide.
Why the secrecy? Jesus. I hate secrecy.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
It could scare people.
It could scare people.
Secrecy bleeds.
Breathes.
Secrecy
Secrecy
breeds
breeds
paranoia.
paranoia.
It does.
It scare people.
It could scare people.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Will it hurt? Yeah, no. Will it hurt?
Okay. Well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So, where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Now I get to pick a thing. Which I only have this. Should I get Lance?
Yes. I want to see you hit people.
Oh, I see him go
Should
here.
I get a black hole ability?
Oh god.
Oh god. Sexy. Don't question my words.
Why would I?
I need either the black hole or Lance. Which do you want to see first?
Lance. Black hole we can just play with. The fuck is that on your shoulder?
It's my, this was Crazy Doctor Zed.
Psycho Kitty.
Bye,
We
Venom.
will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.